Hi everyone, this is Algebra 1, Lesson 67, and this lesson covers a review of equivalent equations and elimination. Alright, so equivalent equations are equations that have the same solutions. Thus, the solution set for equivalent equations must be equal sets. So anything that is a solution for the one equation has to be a solution for the other equation. So let's try that right here. Alright, so if we have x plus 4 equals 6, we would do minus 4 and minus 4, and we would get x equals 2. And now we have x squared minus 4, so we do plus 4, x squared equals 4, so the square root of x would be, x squared would be x, and the square root of 4 is a 2. But we could also say the square root of x squared equals 4. Well, the square root of 4 could be negative 2, because negative 2 times negative 2 equals positive 4. So these are not equivalent equations because negative 2 will not work in this equation. So if we said negative 2 plus 4 equals 6, that doesn't work. Alright, if every term in the equation is multiplied by the same non-zero quantity, the resulting equation is an equivalent equation to the original. So if we multiplied this whole equation times 2, we would get 2x plus 4 equals 6. So these are equivalent equations. So if we solve them, x plus 2 equals 6. We would do minus 2, and we're going to get x equals 4. This one we do minus 4. Plus 4. Oh, wait. Whoops. I forgot to multiply that. Last one is 12. There we go. 12 minus 4 is 8. We would get 2x equals 8. And then we divide by 2. And x equals 4. So those are equivalent equations. Alright, elimination. This is another way to solve a system of equations. The elimination method, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So basically all we're going to do is add these two equations together. So we have a positive 2y and a negative 2y right there. So when we add them together, we're going to eliminate one of those variables. That's why it's called elimination. So x plus 2y equals 8, and we're going to add 5x minus 2y equals 4. Alright, so 1x plus 5x would be 6x. Remember, there's a 1 right here that you don't see. And then negative 2y and positive 2y cancel each other. 8 and 4 is 12. And then we're divided by 6. X equals 2. We're not done. We still need a value for y. So I'm just going to plug that into this top equation right here. You can pick whichever one you want. X plus 2y equals 8. I'm going to replace that x with a 2 because I figured out that x equals 2. So 2 plus 2y equals 8. Alright, so now I'm going to do minus 2. 2y equals 8 minus 2 is 4. Divided by 2. Y equals 2. So x is 2 and y is 2. Alright, let's try another one. Alright, solve by using the elimination method. So this one, I don't have a negative and a positive with the same number. If I add these together, it's not going to eliminate a variable. So I have to multiply one of these times something to make this eliminate. So if I multiplied this top one times 4, then I would have positive 4 and negative 4. So I'm going to multiply this whole equation right here times 4. Okay, so I just rainbow it. 2 times 4 would be 8x. Negative 4y. And then I need 13 times 4, which is 52. Okay, and then I'm just going to bring over this other equation, and I'm going to add them together. 8 and 3 would be 11x. These cancel, equals 55. Divide by 11, and you get x equals 5. Now I have to solve for y, so I'm just going to plug x into one of these equations. Looks like that top one would be easiest, so I'm going to say 2x minus y equals 13. I'm going to replace the x with a 5. Oops. Minus y equals 13. 2 times 5 is 10. Minus y equals 13. Minus 10. Negative y equals 3. So y is going to be equal to negative 3. So we get x is 5 and y is negative 3. And you'd write your answer like that, like an ordered pair. Okay, solve using the elimination method. Alright, so this one, I'm going to go ahead and multiply the top times 3 and the bottom times 2. Alright, so 3 times 2 would be 6x. 3 times 3 would be 9. Y equals 3 times 5 would be 15. Okay, and now I'm going to do the same thing here. Oh, this has to be negative 2 because we need it to subtract. So if I just said 2 times 3, I'm going to get 6x, but I need it to be negative 6x. Alright, so negative 2 times 4 would be negative 8y. And then negative 2 times negative 18, those negatives cancel. 2 times 18, 16, 36. Now I'm going to put these two together, so these cancel. And I'm going to get negative 8 and 8, 16, 17 y equals, that's 11, 3, 4, 5, 51. And I have to divide by negative 17. How many 51s are in 17? 3. So negative 3. Make sure. Yep. Alright, so y equals negative 3. Now I'm going to solve for x. So I'm going to say 2x minus 3y, which is negative 3, equals 5. 2x, 3 times 3 is 9, that'd be positive 9, equals 5. Now subtract 9. 2x equals negative 4, divide by 2. X equals negative 2. So your answer would be negative 2, negative 3. Alright, let's try another one. Okay, so this one is the exact same problem. On the other one, when I multiplied this, I multiplied to get my x term to cancel, right? So this time, I'm going to try to get my y term to cancel. So I'm going to multiply this one times 4 and this one times 3. Right, so 4 times 2, and these are already positive and negative, so I don't have to use a negative in there. So 4 times 2 would be 8x. 3 times 4 would be negative 12y. And 4 times 5 would be 20. And then 3 times 3 would be 9x. 3 times 4 would be 12y. And then 3 times negative 18. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 9 is 34. 54. And that would be negative 54. All right. 8, 9, 16, 17x. Those cancel. Equals. That would be negative 34. Okay, and now we're going to divide by 17. I think that's 2. 14, 2 times 1 is 2, 3, yep. Okay, so that would be 2, negative 2. So x equals negative 2, and now I got to solve for y, so I'm going to say 2x, which is negative 2, minus 3y equals 5. I'm just plugging it into this top equation right here. 2 times 2 is negative 4, minus 3y equals 5, plus 4, plus 4, negative 3y equals 9, divided by negative 3, y equals negative 3. So our answer would be negative 2, negative 3. All right, and this should be the same as our last one, so let's go back and look. Negative 2, negative 3 right there. Negative 2, negative 3. So it doesn't matter which variable you solve for, which one you try to eliminate. You can do it either way. All right, this one, use elimination to solve the system. All right, so this one, I think it would be easiest to try to solve for this x variable, although this one's already positive and negative. Let's try this one. So we're going to multiply this times 3, and this one times negative 2. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 5 is 15y. And 3 times 7 is negative 21. And then we're going to say negative 2 times 3 would be negative 6x. Negative 2 times negative 4, negative times negative is positive. 4 times 2 is 8y. And then negative 2 times 1 would be negative 2. Put these together, those cancel. 8 and 5, that would be 23. Y equals negative 23. Divide by 23. And we're going to get y equals negative 1. Now we're going to solve for x, so we're going to write out the problem. 2x plus 5 times y, which is negative 1, equals negative 7. 2x, that would be negative 5 equals negative 7. Now we're going to add 5. 2x equals negative 2. X equals negative 1. So on this one, our solution is negative 1, negative 1. All right, pretty easy. Go ahead and pause the video and do the practice problems, and then I'll work them for you. All right, so hopefully pause the video, and I'm going to work these practice problems. Let's go with an orange. All right, so we've got 3x plus 4y, 2x. I'm going to multiply this first one here, so I'm going to do this times 2, and this times negative 3. 2 times 3 would be 6x. 2 times 4 would be 8y. 2 times 7 would be negative 14. 3 times 2 would be negative 6x. Negative 3 times 3 would be negative 9y. And then negative times a negative makes a positive. 6 times 3 is 18. These cancel. Here I'm going to have negative 1y equals 14, 18, 4. So y equals negative 4. And then I am going to plug in my y value. So 3x plus 4 times negative 4 equals negative 7. 3x minus 16 equals negative 7 plus 16. That's going to be 3x equals 9. X equals 3. So you should have 3, negative 4 as the answer to that one. Let me double check that. Yep, 3, negative 4. Okay, one more practice problem. Alright, so for this one, I'm going to go for my y term right here. So I'm going to say this one times 3 and this one times negative 2. 3 times 5 is 15x. 3 times 2 is 6y. 3 times 3 is 9, and that'd be negative 9. 2 times 2 is 4x. 2 times 3 is negative 6y. And negative 2, that would be a positive 20. Okay, these are going to cancel, and I'm going to get 11x equals 20 minus 9 would be 11. Divide by 11. X equals 1. Okay, now I need to solve for y. I'm going to put it into this bottom equation. It looks easier. 2x plus 3 times 1, which is y, equals negative 10. 2x plus 3 equals negative 10. Minus 3, minus 3. I don't know if that's working here. Let me see. Did I do that right? I think I might have messed up. Let's go back, because I don't think it's supposed to come out as a fraction. Let me fix that. Alright, let's try this one again. I did something wrong there. Erase all this off of here. Okay. 5 times x, which is 1, plus 2y equals negative 3. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2y equals negative 3. Now we're going to do minus 5, and we get 2y equals negative 8. Y equals negative 4. So it's 1, negative 4 is the answer. Now let's try it on this bottom one. So if I said 2 times 1 plus 3y equals negative 10, 2 times 1 is 2, plus 3y equals negative 10, minus 2. Here we go. I plugged my number in the wrong spot. 3y equals, no, that's not really working either. 2 times 1, 2. 12, oh, that is working. That's negative 12. Yeah, there we go. Y equals 3 times 4 is 12. Negative 4. There we go. Same answer. Okay, that's it for elimination and lesson 67.